So you see now, because I restarted, you see now it has created a thumbnail for my project. So I don't need to restart from scratch, even though I've not been doing Control S or Command S, saving. DaVinci Resolve saves your project automatically. So I just double click it and it opens my project. Okay, so I'm back here. Okay, like I said, you can check your information here. Once you click, you can see the information of your footage here. It's a full HD 1920 25 frames. Okay, shot on H.264. Hover around, or you can see all the metadata, all the informations. Another way you can also see informations of your clip is when you come here you click metadata. It also shows you virtually the same thing it shows you there, 25 frames per second, 1280 by 720, which is 720p, and every other information you need. It shows you everything there. Okay, so quickly from here now, I would want us to jump to the edit page where we'll actually be performing real-time editing. So everything you have here, your footage which you've imported here, when you go to the edit page, it's going to show there. So you come here, you click the edit, and voila, this is what you see. Okay, if this is your first time, don't be intimidated by the interface. Okay, it's very easy, very easy. All right, so I've got two folders, music and Ferrari, So with over editing also is about telling a story, As you can see, this is a car. It's showing us about a lady, three ladies walking to their sophisticated car, and we've got different shots of the cars. We've got the car driving on a high speed. We've got like a drone shot, okay, and the lady walking to her car and everything. So we're going to tell a story of how the lady walks, from her car majestically and drives off. So we've got two interfaces here. You see this icon here. When you click this, when you click on your footage here, it brings your video here, right? It brings your video here, and you can play your video here. You can watch your video. There is no audio on this clip. You can watch it. Now, this side is blank. This is your preview, which means everything you have here, whatever footage you have there, you can preview it here. This is your program page. This is your program monitor, which means it only shows you what you have on your timeline. So if I've got this now, and I tell myself, oh, I love this shot. Okay, now this is a drone shot. Let me play it. Okay, a drone shot. And you don't want to take the whole footage. You want to take a portion of it. So what you can do, there is what we call the in and out, which is shortcut I and O. Now, what that does is when you play your clip in preview and you press I, it puts a mark. As you can see, it puts a mark. What that mark is, you're telling DaVinci Resolve, I want to start my clip from this mark, right? And then when you get to where you want your clip to stop, you press O. So you see now, I've got this clip here. I've got this section in and out. So what I've told DaVinci is, I don't want to use every part of this clip. I only want this part. So what I'm going to do, you can see here also, it shows you a video icon and an audio icon, right? A video icon. So if I want to take the video alone from this clip, I'm just going to click the video and I drag on my timeline. If I wanted to take the audio alone, I'm going to click on the audio and I drag. Do you see that? Because I clicked and dragged separately, my audio is separate from my video. But if you want to take both the video and the audio together, what you do is you drag from any part of your footage and you put, and automatically they will be synced together. Okay, so let me take this. But here, there is really no audio here, okay? It doesn't have any audio, so let's just drag the video clip and we put on our stuff. So you can see on our timeline, you see what we have. The portion which we did our in and out point is what we have in DaVinci, okay? Another thing with editing it, it's always beautiful to edit with sound, okay? With sound, it makes your edit flow. So I want us to go, let's import a music. We've got 2 sound here. You can choose whatever one you want, but for the purpose of this editing, I'm gonna choose this one here. I love this one very much, and it's a high-end, tempo. So I want to take it from where the full instrument came in, in. Okay. Okay, so I started from where the beats came in, the upbeat came in, and then it's audio. So since I put my in, I'm just gonna drag it onto my timeline and it's there. As simple as that. Because I did not put an out point, I didn't do out, so it gave me the whole audio, right? It gave me everything, which is quite long. But now, what I can do here, I can decide to cut. I've got time here. This is 20 seconds, 40 seconds, 1 minute, 1 minute, 20 seconds. Okay, so let's say I want my ad to run for like 1 minute. So I can come on the 1 minute dot here. I can come here, and you've got different icons here. This is our razor tool. Razor is for cutting. So I'm going to come here. When I click my razor tool, and I can come here to my 1 minute part here, right? Another thing, you want this to be on, which is your snap, okay? You want your snap to be on. When you come to your 1 minute, you can cut. When I click it, I cut my footage. The shortcut for this is B, okay? It's B. When you hover, it shows you your shortcut. So it's B. Once you finish cutting, you can come back to your cursor icon here, which is A, okay? And then this part I don't want, so I can just click and I delete that part. So with this, I've gotten my 1 minute for my edit, okay? So now when you see now, we can edit better with music now, okay? So I'm going to make this very easy, right? I'm going to make this very easy. I want us to cut at beats, okay? Maybe at a bar or 2 bar, okay? Which is 1, 2, 3, cut. 1, 2, 3, cut. But I think we'll make it 8, okay? So I want to make our editing quite easy and faster. This is just to show you a template. So we're going to put markers on our sound, on our audio track, so that we can drop our footage there and it gives us a nice edit. Okay, so what we'll do now, when you play, you drop a marker with M. That's a shortcut, M. So once we get to our 8, we'll press M and it will put a mark there. So this is what we're gonna do. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, M. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 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 M. Okay. So we've done that. We've put series of markers. Okay. So with these markers, this will guide us. Okay. This is going to guide us for our footage. So this is 2 bars, okay, 2 bars on each. Like I said, it's a quick, just to show you a template on how to edit. And you can see this footage which we got here is quite longer than our mark here. So once you we're going to drag it back a little bit for it to be on this marker. You can do it different ways. One way is to cut. You can decide to use the blade tool, which is B for shortcut, or you can just click it, and when you bring it on where the mark is, you see, once you put it there, you see what it does. Okay, before I cut it, let me zoom it in. So if I bring my blade and I put it on the mark, you see, because I have my snap. If I don't have my snap, do you see, it doesn't snap on the mark. But if I have this icon here, which is the snap icon. Once I bring it, it snaps on the line where the M is, and I can click my cut. Okay. Another way to do that, let me undo. Another way to do that is just to bring your mouse to the end of your footage, and it changes to this, and you drag it back. Okay, you drag it back. I believe that we're following me to this. You're following me, right, up to this point. Okay. Okay. So right now, what we're going to do, we're going to bring in our footage and just drop it on the Mac here. So the first one was, is like a zoom, a drone shot, and then from a drone shot, we're going to show our ladies, as you can see them walking to the car. They just walk through the car. So we'll have our in and our out point. So we'll start from here. You do your in, and then you do your out points. Okay, so you can just bring this part and you just drag it here and you bring it here. So with what we did is quite shorter, so we can drag it out to fit our footage. So when you play it, you see what it gives you. Okay. Okay, so now the next one, we had our ladies walking. So now we have a wider shot, a full shot of her, of this one walking closer to the car. So we just do our in point, we take it and we drag it here. Okay, we put it here, we bring it back to the same point here. In order to view your timeline, one thing, like you can see, in order to view your full timeline, to make it wider, zoom out, to zoom in, you use the option and your wheel button on your mouse. Option and the wheel button on your mouse. Okay, press option on your, I'm using a Mac, so I think for Windows, what is it? It should be option or shift, right? Yeah. Okay, so once you do that, your wheel up, it zooms, it widens it or closes it up. And also you can use your tab button. Also, you see what it does, it shows you more of your visual, enlarges and closes it up. Okay, so we've gotten that she's walking towards the car, everything is happening in slow-mo, and then let's take the next shot. Let's look at this shot right here. So this one is where she opens the car, so we want to take it close to where she's about to open. So we do our in mark and then we drag it in. Also, another way to do that is when you bring your icon to, when you drag it to this point, it shows you all these options. You have insert, overwrite, replace, fit to fill, place to top, append to end, ripple, overwrite. All these are options that you use to put footage on your timeline. If I use the insert option now, you see what it does. It inserts it in, but now it breaks my footage. Okay, that is not what we want. Let's see what the override option. Override means override. Yeah, it's going to override a particular photo. You see, it brings it right here. It overrides it and it brings your footage here. So I bring it here and I'm going to drag it here. So this, the next one, now I'm going to fast forward a little bit. So this is her moving into the car. The same process, you just do the same process. You put your footage and you drag it in. This is the Ferrari, the logo shot. Okay, I want it to be a little bit closer. Okay, so we do that, and then this is the shot showing the car logo. Gonna bring that in and out. I'm just repeating the same process. I'm not doing anything technical right now. And once she's in right now. Let's show the car moving to show that she's driving off. Okay, in and out. I put it right there. It's a little bit short. I move it forward. I drag the footage forward a little bit. Okay, the back view of the car. Okay, and out point. Okay, so we've got that, and then let's have like a drone shot of the car driving off, in and out. Okay, so this clip here has a video and audio, so I don't want the audio, I only want the video, so I'm going to drag the video and put up here. Okay, so let's say that this will be our last shot. Okay, so let's play and see what we've got here. Okay, so we've not done anything technical, nothing fashion. We just cut and paste, cut and paste, cut and paste, cut and paste. But you can see it's looking good. We're telling a story. You were telling a story. We're displaying the car, and she takes off. She takes off. We show the car, and boom. Okay. So another thing which I noticed is when we showed at this shot here, when we showed the logo of the car, now the car is moving, and then the next shot is stagnant. Okay, so I think it's better to have for us to swap the shots, to have the logo and then the car, and then after the car, then we see it moving. So you see, I just swapped it. Okay, I just moved it around. Like I said, in this session, I don't want to show us anything technical so that it doesn't mess up with our understanding. I just want to show us the basic thing, how to just do a basic editing. Okay, in our previous subsequent sessions, we'll start going into deeper things, you know, into more technical things. Okay, so you see, going from beginning, yes,